so how would you do that? So say, for example, dreaming is not currently a part of the conversation that you have.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say you're engaged and it's all you could do to talk about the wedding plans.
Yes.
Much less the dream for your life together.
Mm-hmm.
So what would you say would be the best first way to introduce that or to start creating that as part of your relationship?
Okay, 3, number 1, needs to be actually recognized in the sense that, honey, what if we start dreaming together? When I say that, it's an intentional conversation that you're propelling yourself towards that.
Yeah.
And chances are everybody say, yeah, that sounds great, but maybe there's no knowledge of what that exactly looks
like, what do you mean?
Yeah, exactly. But even to just, I would say, give permission to open that door, because I think everybody is propelled towards what is good.
Okay.
And everybody sort of desires so much more than what we currently sort of have. We're we want a better life. Mm-hmm. I think that's sort of innate in all of us. And I think, so number 2, you have to intentionally find mentors. I cannot, the mentor that I had, I was 20 maybe, I can't remember, or maybe 18, 17. And my understanding of marriage was that it was hard. And that you have to work, that the woman has to pursue the woman has to pursue the husband to make things work. That was my limited, very kind of scarcity mindset of what marriage was. And I thought if you communicated, then you're married, and that was what a beautiful marriage was. Yeah. I didn't realize that I never even had a proper definition of what a beautiful marriage was until literally I experienced it. And a beautiful marriage changes you. So literally when I think of beautiful, I think it is an experience of something that points towards something greater than you. I think it points towards the divine. So that's really what happened to me when I was 20. I saw this couple, Koyotera and Atidita, and I still, until this day, communicate with her. And I remember experiencing his admiration for her and her freedom. I remember listening to her laugh and thinking, I want that kind of laughter. Aww. And it was a laughter that was free. I remember seeing his face, looking at her, and she was just talking and laughing and, sharing about their love story, but there was that freedom. And so for the first time, I experienced something that was totally shook my definition of marriage. Because at that point, I realized that it was so much more. And so what I did for the next, I want to say 3 years, was literally I said, can I babysit your children for free? And I will follow you. I will make the money to fly. And I literally followed them. They were missionaries. And so I would say, can I travel with you? And every summer I would make money, or, to Germany with them. I traveled to Europe with them. I went to the Philippines with them. And so I literally just observed their actions and reactions, and what it did for me, unannounced to me, was change my paradigm. Because the way we change our paradigm is through repetition and exposure and a new experience continuously. So my experience of just traveling with them, seeing the way they interacted and the freedom they had in their marriage and the way he admired her, totally knocked me off my feet.
Wow.
And so I offered free, to just say, I'll do anything. But I would tell you that it served my whole entire life. Because the moment I wanted to compromise, I realized I can't. I know what it looks like. I know what it looks like. So that's number 1, is that you have to find those role models out there. And the way you do it is that you intentionally ask somebody who you admire and say, listen, can I observe you? Can I have 10 questions for you one day? Can I just ask you and us kind of go around? And can you share your relationship? And render a service back and say, listen, I'll watch your child for free for a couple hours. What I'm saying is that find it. And if you want to, you will find it.